at the camera, I can never find it. So we're going to be doing a kit today, and this one is, hello? Where did there we go. We're going to be doing a kit. Let me see if I can make this bigger. It's called Sentimental Rose, and here are some of the cards. Oh, it's actually showing it properly. Very pretty. That's one. There's 3 sets of designs.
I don't know what you look at that.
Yeah, and I also am trying to get the card. Yeah, the card close. And a little best wishes card. That right. Okay, and it also comes with. Yeah, let's move the keyboard out of the way. And I'm just going to put the camera down so I can show better here. And here. Stay.
Yeah, so wait.
Fix the camera. Ooh, sorry about that. Ooh. That's on me now. There we go. Okay. So, of course, I've already opened the box and played it, but
It's still not sitting there right. Sorry about that, everybody. We'll get it right.
there you go. That's good. That's good. So it comes with a box you can put together, which I've already started to do, to hold the cards. And so we've got some pieces here ready to go that we've been working on. Card backs. Comes with matching envelopes. And everything you need to make the card, including little tiny glue dots, some dimensionals, some string. You get your little ink cube. This one is gray granite. And you get a acrylic block for stamping. Let's see. Oh, and some glossy dot type embellishments for the cards. And then they give you pre-printed, easy to remove
Yeah, they just pop out.
papers to add on to the front of the cards. So I've got it already half done because we were working on some earlier today. And then you always get, let's see here, your directions, which show all the different cards and how to put the box together. And on the back here, it has something new. It's got a su-beginner.com in case you want to learn more about beginner stamping. And down here, su-kits.com, a little bit more information about all their kits that they've got. They've got quite a lot of kits now. Shows you there. So there's all the things you're getting. Oh, it's a little bit faint. Those are the things that come in the kit.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
A
and
bit more slowly than me.
you can slow down. Where's our stamp set? The stamp set is missing. Oh, it might be over there behind me, because I was going to play around with it. So with most kits, you get a stamp set in ink, but some of them don't have that if you want
They're
to.
already pre-printed.
They're pre-printed for people who are really, not into stamping quite yet, and they're less expensive. So there's a nice stamp set. Let me see here. It's got a giant rose and quite a lot of nice sentiment in the leaves, so we're going to use some of those. Okay, so I'll just, and the bottom of the package, wrapped in plastic, comes with cardboard, which can be good for just practicing on, just like the grid paper, to make sure your stamp is working. So we have been making cards, but what I did, working on this one, which is quite nice, I stamped a little wrongly, and it's supposed to look like this. So the paper is already colored, and you add paper is pre-colored, and then you add your stamp. But what happened was, because I was stamping on my bed, it wasn't hard enough, and it came out. You can see here, it really came out like just the edges. And then I tried to fix it, and then made it more messy. So I'm going to actually see if we can fix that anyway, because stamping doesn't always go the way you want, and then you have to fix it and try and make it work.
Yeah.
So, Mom, if you want to continue this one, we'll get the instructions back out here for this card. This
Maybe
is.
we should say too that you're Sarah and I'm.
Oh, I forgot to introduce. Yes, I'm Sarah, and this is Virginia Mom. Well, of course. Hello.
Hi.
We're both independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrators in Edmonton, and we're just working on one of the kit collection today. So here, just so we have it, these are the pre-printed card backs that are going to go with this particular card. So I'll just put them out of the way for now so we don't get them covered in things. And I'll just move this out of the way. We'll use our grit paper instead, but it's good to check your stamp and make sure you have it on right side up. So we're doing this one. I've already stamped the flower. It goes this way. There we go. It goes that way. And we need to add some leaves. Of course, you can do whatever you want, but they give you the general design. So
Yeah.
so here's a nice little rose leaf.
Up close.
Oh, make sure it's like that way. Yeah. So we're just starting. Where are we here? In the corner, this corner here, with the flower, which I've already done, and the leaf. So we're gonna make it look. Ooh, where am I here? Backwards.
Yeah.
Like that. A little hard to see, but there it is. And I do believe they have online versions too with it's hard. I should also point out too, it's really nice they have a ruler and centimeters, and on the other side here in inches to help you with measuring string and things. So we'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, so we're just gonna stamp the leaves onto this card, on the top and the bottom, or anywhere you want. Really, it's up to you. So there's our little block. Oh, let's go here.
Where's the leaf?
Let's move it over here. The leaf is right here, and here's the block. Can we see anything? Sort of. There. It's kind of with the grid paper might be making it too white. I'm wondering. There, just sticking it on there. Let's try it without. Yeah. I'll use my cardboard. There we go. Yeah. So just sticking the leaf on.
For some
Oh. Yeah, we can stamp on that too for a little bit
silicone mat for a little bit of gel.
squishiness to help it to stamp better. Okay, and we're just going to use, I had to use scissors to kind of, oops, I got little things on me, cut the little edges here because it's got a sticker on it holding it closed, so I had to do that earlier. So I'm just going to tap on here and make sure it works by doing it on the cardboard. Yep, that's pretty dark actually. The rose was a bit more difficult because it's so big and the cube is so little with this one.
And then
Okay.
did you stamp the cube onto the...
Oh yes, I did,
onto
and
the
I could do
stamp?
that, and I do that sometimes too, put the cube on there. So I'm just gonna put, I think there's one up here somewhere. Ooh,
Oh, perfect.
yeah, it went on, and one down below somewhere, roughly. It's nice, it's hard to, oh, my camera's not showing 100%, but because it's clear, you can see where you're putting your stamp. And then, Mom, do you want to do one too for yours? Looks nice. Okay. You're on a live video, Dad, so shh. Here's my coffee.
Oops.
Oh, yeah, and Mom did what I often did, and that's why I like the Stamparatus, but that's okay. The whole picture didn't show up, but that's alright.
There we go.
There we go, that's nice. So I just want to see how this is a little bit, didn't quite stamp right, but that's okay, we'll make it work. Because it's homemade, handmade. Okay, so next after that, we want to put, a little thank you card. Like I've already made one here, but we need another one. So what we did was we took these pre-printed little tabs. You want to leave it like that and stamp, or do you want it taken out?
Like that.
Okay, so
Oh, take it out.
take it out, okay. So take these out of the way, and then we need a stamp. This one's thank you. Make sure it actually fits in there. And where is it? Here it is. Thank you. So I know a lot of people put them on upside down by doing it this way, which that way works too. That way it's good and straight, except for the cat hairs all over. Oop, there we go. And where's your ink?
You gonna do it?
You do it. You do it. Just test it here because I don't know if I didn't put it on properly. You don't probably need that silicone thing.
Oh,
Okay, it looks
probably
pretty good.
not with this.
Looks pretty good. Here, let me take that. There. These might be beginners who don't have these extra things. So just by carefully
I'm
placing
gonna
it,
pull it over
Yep.
here. I can see what I'm doing.
you can look right through and make sure it's relatively straight. Oh, perfect. Okay. So then on this one, we need dimensionals to make it stick out. So I'm gonna put a few on the back here. Oh, you don't need to, oh yes, and I always try to put the stamp right back on because they're very easy to lose. So try to keep an eye on them. So this one already has the dimensionals half ready. I didn't pull off the back yet. It just asked for 2 dimensionals, and then we're going to put it on one of these. There's the card there. Let's see. It's like a corrugated type paper.
Oh yeah.
Kind of strange. It matches the box here, which is, you may not be able to see, but it's a little bit bumpy with the corrugated pattern.
I don't know if you
You can kind of see it in there, I think, if it's showing properly on the
do.
Facebook.
No, you can't see.
So those are the pre-cut ones.
Like
Okay.
this
Oh
one?
yeah. So you can glue. Let me see. I think they put it going the other way. You can put it either way.
I
Which,
think like that.
okay, and then pick one of these. It'll take off the back. The
Oh, it's
backing.
Is this on dimensionals too?
No, that one is not. You can glue that right down if you want. Want to use okay, we're gonna use the Tombow. These are glue dots, but I often use the what they call the green glue, the Tombow mono glue, because number 1, it's easier, and number 2, you can adjust things a little bit. If it's a little bit off, you can usually move them around. Oh, this one's got the edges off.
It has wiggle room.
Wiggle room. Yes, and I'll do this one here. Okay, I'm gonna stick mine on here while we're doing it. So there's mine. And there's the messy part of the rose. So I'm gonna see if we can cover that up a little bit, and hopefully it'll be okay. I think I'll use these just to show. So these are little tiny glue dots with little covers on them. So I usually just use scissors, very sharp scissors, the snips, and stamp it up. Put a couple on the back here. They're really sticky. Maybe 3 of them. They give you quite a lot of extra ones. Okay, and then just have to get, the tricky part is to get the little paper edge off, little backing off. 1, and 2, and 3. There, so I'm gonna have it with the arrow pointing to the edge. And I'm just going to try and cover over the little mess I made here. Half of art is just trying to fix them. Oh, that's loud outside, isn't it? Construction is always so loud out there. And then the thank you just goes on here. I think they made theirs go a little higher up, so I'll do that too. So there we go. Now you've got a 3D card front. What are you looking for?
Pick it to here.
Oh, you can use that too, the picky tool. Pick your tool. The scissors work just as well.
Yep, I can't find it.
Oh, we don't need it. So I would have got it. We don't need it. Okay, so next
What's next? Oh.
they put. I guess so we stick it on there. Oh, and they put put it right onto the card back. So here's the card back, and they have it over to the edge, which is kind of the design they're going for. Squish it down so it'll close properly. And I'm just going to glue it down. This glue goes pretty far, so I put quite a lot on.
A little bit more.
Yeah, I put a little more than I needed on. It's quite
There's
sticky. Oh, bone folder. Yes, the bone folder can help with keeping the folds really crisp. Okay, so there we go so far, looking nice. And it needs a string.
Oh, it matches exactly.
Yeah, it's exactly fitting on there. So now it needs the string, if we have enough, which we should have quite a lot. And then some little embellishments, and that's it. So I'm going to tie it right around the card.
Put that down here to see if anybody. Okay.
Let's just see here. Nope, that's okay. Oops, now, okay, there we go. So I'm just going to tie this around. Got too much string. Or got it on backwards.
Tie it all the way around with it?
I think so. That's what I did the first time. Tied it just around this part here. They have a bow, but I might just do a knot.
Bow's hard.
The bows can be tough to do. There's some string. There's a little piece too that I had from doing bows earlier. Finally warm today. 24 degrees in Edmonton. That's warm for Edmonton. So I'm just going to try this. don't want to tie it, you can always just leave the string off or make a little knot. See if I can make a bow.
Just tie a bow.
I'm tying. Oh, the bow did work this time. Okay, so we got a little bow. Sometimes you can glue it down, or I'll just leave it and hope it stays like that.
Can I have a glue dot?
Oh, okay. Get the glue up there. Yeah, glue dot will help keep the string right here where they have it, but don't need to have it. And the last thing, let me get it. Last thing is to put down two little green dots and one big green dot. And get it off here. Oops. Oh, I got one stuck to me again. It keeps coming off. The pink one.
Hold the knot down.
The pink one keeps coming off onto my hand. So there's the pink one. I want to keep the pink one for the pink card. Come on, green dot. And it just can go on anywhere you want. 3 is a good number because you want to do an odd number of embellishments. They just look better. So we're going to do 3.
Your brain is happier that way.
Brains are happier with odd numbers of embellishments. Don't stress over it. Cut it.
I'm not going to stress over it. I'm going to use it.
Or make a knot or do it. Oh, we can show the big glue dots. Are they there? Stop looking for things. We're in the video. Stop knocking over things. We're in the video. The big glue dots are nice to use too. Let's see if we can get that there. That's a bit more dramatic than the other one, but there's the finished card. And quite pretty. Hopefully it'll show up. It's a little darker, I think, than it is in the screen, but they're very soft colors. Let me just see if it should tell us what the colors are here too. Calypso coral. Oh, that's mint macaron. That's what that is. I was thinking this.
Salsa.
Yeah, milk, mint macaron, so saffron, gray granite, flirty flamingo, calypso coral, and basic black. They all match with black.
Yeah.
And there's Mom's card. And there, I really love that stamp set though. That rose is really pretty. Okay. And there's Mom's card. Oh, do you want to put little embellishments on?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Why not? It gives it a little
For the
something.
green ones?
Yeah, the green ones, because there's only a few pink ones for the pink card. There's less pink ones. Fewer pink ones. And then we've got the matching
Pretty fingernails.
I think, oh, it must be this green one that goes, the green envelopes with the type. It's hard to see, but there's some pretty, very faint green type on a green background. So there we go, 2 little envelopes that match. Okay, so that was part of the kit collection. It's one of the nicest kits. They've got in a sort of fancy sort of, what would you call that, romantic style,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
opposed to some of the other ones which are for kids. So hopefully,
Feminine style.
yes, very very feminine. And it also has on the stamp set,
Oh,
that's
that's
the envelope, yeah. They also have a Happy Mother's Day stamp on here, which you could use. We've got best wishes, thank you, congratulations, happy birthday, and thinking of you. So you can use any stamp set that will fit on the little what are these things called? Little
Labels, I guess.
little labels that are pre-cut and already colored. And if you really didn't like the color, you can use the back, which is just white. You can do that too. And we have a few extra. We will have a few extra of these. They always give you a few extras. Okay, so that's our mostly done card
Do you want to do another
kit.
one?
I think that's good for
No.
you.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week with, I think we're going to be doing DSP one-sheet wonder cards, which we already did some.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Oh, I guess we should put it back here. Put it back without killing it. Smile, you're on camera.